Hello, welcome to the channel EduMod. In this video, we will see a percentage trick, which is basically a trick in which we can find percentages like 75%, 65%, or 70%. So how can you calculate percentages of any number like this kind of percentages? This kind of percentages will be formed like 75% will be formed when you add 50%, then 25%. 65% will be obtained when you add 50% and 10%, 65, 50% and 15%, and 15% can be obtained by adding 10 and 5%. So suppose we have a number 90. Okay, so what will be the 100% of this number 90? 100% of any number is the number itself. So 100% of 90 will be 100% of 90 will be nothing but 90. What will be 50% of 90? 50% of 90 will be half of it, half of the 100%. Half of 90 is 45. We know very well. What is 25% of 90? So 25% can be obtained by dividing 50% by 2. And when you are dividing 50%, this 50 by 2, you also have to divide this 45 so that we get 25% of 90. So it will be, what will be the half of 45? 45 is 44 plus 1. 44 plus 1. Half of 44 is 22, and we have one more left. So half of 1 is 0.5. It will be 22.5. 20% of 90. How can you get 20% of 90? So this is very easy. You know the 100%. And how can 100 be equals to 20? When you divide this 100 by 5. When you divide this 100 by 5, we can easily get 20. So if you divide this 90 by 5, you can get 20%. It will be 18. Okay. And what is 10% of 90? 10% of 90 is very easy. When you divide this number 90 by 10, we can get 10%. 10% is very much easy. It will be 9. And what is 5% of 90? 5% of 90 will be nothing but half of the 10%. Half of 9 is 4.5. So first question is 15% of 90. So 15% means, first of all, we will need to obtain 10%, then get the value of 5%, then add both of them. Although it might seem like it's quite tough in the beginning, but after you practice this, you will be easily solving percentages. You can easily get the value of percentage by this trick. So what is the 10% of 90? 10% of 90 is nothing but 9, because while obtaining the 10%, all we need to do is to divide it by 10. So when we divided it by 10, when we divide 90 by 10, we get only 9. And what is the value of 5%? 5% is nothing but half of 10%. So when you half this 10%, you can get the value of 5%. Half of 9 is 4.5. Add both of them, you will get 13.5. So this is very much easy. 15% of 90 is 13.5. Now moving on the next. 65% of 340, a big number. So 65% can be obtained by 50%, and then 10%, and then 5%. This is easy. So what is 50% of 340? 50% means half of this number. half of this number is 170. You know very well how can you divide a number by 2 very fast. Okay, and what is the 10% of this number? Not this number, original number is 340. 10% of 340, all we need to do is to divide by 10, we will get 34. And what is 5%? 5% can be obtained by halving the 10%, by dividing this 10 by 2. Also we need to divide this by 2. So half of 34 is 70. Add all of them. Now you should be good at adding numbers. So this can be added very much quickly. We have 170, we have 34, let's write it 30, we have 17, let's write it 10. Now 34, 4 was left. Now in 17, 7 was left. Okay, so 170 and 30 is 200. 200 plus 10, 210. And 4 and 7 is 11. 11 means 10 plus 1. We got 210 from this area and 11 from this part. So 210 plus 10 is 220 plus 1, 221. 221 is the right answer. Now moving on the next. 75% of 64. For calculating 75%, you need 50% and 25%. Do you know how to find 50% of a number? Yes, we can divide it by 2. 50% of 64. 50% of 64 is just half of 64, and half of 64 is 32, right? And what is 25%? 25% is can be obtained by dividing this 50 by 2. Also we will need to divide it by 2. So we will have 60. 50% is 32, 25% is 16, and add both of them to get 75%, 48. So this will be 48. In the beginning I'm explaining you, that's why it's taking time, but after you practice again and again, you will be good at percentages, and you will also feel this concept how it's working. 70% of 56. Now this is the last problem I'm taking. 70% is addition of 50% and 20%. 50% of 56 is half of 56. Half of 56 is 28. 20% of 56. 20% of 56. Now remember, I told you that 100% is the number itself. Let's say the number is x. Then what will be 20%? 20% will be, how do you get 20 from 100? By dividing it by 5. So divide this number x by 5 too. So we will have x by 5. This means we have to divide the original number by 5. So when you divide this number by 5, 56 divided by 5. Now this seems to be complicated, but this is also easy. All you need to do is to multiply 2. 56 times 2 is 112, and this is 10. In the denominator we have only 1 0 along with a 1, then we have 1 decimal place. So this is 11.2, this is 28. All you need to do is to add both of them, add them. When you add them, you will get 28 plus 11.2, this means 39.2. So this is so much easy. You should be knowing this feel of percentage as well. So thank you. That's it for this video, and I hope you have learned something new and understand this. So do hit the like button, and also do let me know in the comment section how you like this video. Thank you.